We're gonna be famous.
Okay. Alright, so in the beginning I covered how the lights work. The frequency in this lab, anybody remember? 1. But sometimes it gets changed. Why does the frequency get changed? Okay, the reason why it might be changed is because every once in a while somebody in the room, their cell phone or their wireless device decides that it wants to be on the same frequency as what this thing is set up to receive at. And so the lights just start going nuts as if they're possessed. Okay? And so it's not a huge deal, not a big deal at all, but what you do need to do is you need to go and change the receiver to a different channel. So again, not that big of a deal, just change the channel, or the frequency I should say. There is a difference between channel and frequency. And so yeah, you just switch it, and then you make sure you switch the trigger. So if it's not working when you walk into Studio 1 or Studio 2, take a look and see, actually on the receiver, on the Einstein lights, the ones that we were using the other day, the digital ones in there, it's written on the bottom right what frequency it is. Okay, so here, this is what it looks like on the back, and frequency 7, you'll see, is right here in this example. Okay, on this one, it's pointed at the 1. Watch out, it's got this little notch in. It's really hard to tell. I really wish that they would put, I don't know, like a red dot on it or something like that. Wouldn't be that hard. Okay, so everybody please make sure that you are on frequency 1. And do a test flash, but we will not all do it at once. We will start with Nathan and work our way across. Okay, so what we're going to do right here is low-key Studio 1. Learn the difference between the light modifiers. In the beginning, I'm going to show you how to switch the light modifiers. So, we're going to do that right now. How do you actually switch these things? Okay. First of all, turn it off. Okay? Second of all, see this thing right here? These are little claws.
Ooh, okay.
So, come on, right? See the claws that retract in there like that? Right? Ooh, that is bent. See the inside of that? Don't use that one. So, right, so this goes on here, and what I'd like to do is undo one side, then the other. And you can see that all 4 claws are on the inside right now, and when I let go, now it has it. Now you might need to wiggle it a little bit so that all the claws are nicely in place. Once that's the case, this will turn nicely, okay? Not falling off, basically. All right, so, where people make mistakes is never with this cone, but it's with a great big softbox where you can't see the other side. Please get someone to help you, okay? If you're new to this. And the mistake that they make is they only get 2 claws in there, right? And then they let go, and then it falls off. If it's a big heavy softbox, it falls onto the glass tube, smashes it, we have glass around, okay? Which is why it's extremely important that you turn the light off, okay? All right? Tube smash, it happens, it's okay. Right? This shelf is filled with new tubes. Come and get me. I'll probably swear once or twice, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay? It's not like as if, I mean, this light here is about $1,000. The tube is like 25. It's all right. Okay, by the way, the large one in the middle is the modeling light. Okay? The tube right here is the actual strobe. Anybody remember what's evil about the actual strobe light bulb? What's bad about it? They shock. You see the metal coil around the outside? That's a live wire that you can touch. Okay, so a live wire, and this thing is a full battery, right? And it has the voltage about the same as a defibrillator. So if you touch that at the same time as somebody flashes it, there will be a huge amount of voltage going through your body. Don't ever do that. Make sure it's turned off, or you might even want to just unplug it. Okay? Totally fine.
For safety.
Yes. Yeah, obviously if I'm changing the bulb, I unplug it. If I'm changing the light modifier, just make sure it's turned off. Right? Especially, I mean, with a big softbox, you're not in here close anyway, right? You're holding on to the stuff on the outside. Right. Okay. So, I think that's good. Here you go. All right. Please put that on there. And so I want everybody to either put it on or take it,
There you go.
the cone off. For it. On there. Look at the gray card.
So you need to pull up the step.
Oh, all right, very good. Okay, some of you guys have done this. So now we know how it works with the cone. Now we're going to go to something a little bit more difficult. Okay, this strip box right here. Okay, and the strip box goes on here. Now the way that I do it, hey, sure, is because I've done this 1,000 times. I do this side first, and then I bring that in. But when I first started out, I got somebody to tell me on the other side, Nathan, please come stand here. All right, am I good? All four in?
Yep.
Good. And then you have to kind of give this a little bit of a jiggle and push the lever that way. Then give it a turn. If you don't do it correctly, it will pop off in your hands. And that's a good thing, because if you discover it that way, it won't break the bulb. If you walk away and it falls off, it will. All right. Okay, see the way I'm gripping it? Right here like that. So there's these metal rods in here. I'm grabbing it like this. Nathan. There you go. Jacqueline, come on over here to the other side. Oh yeah, you might, well, sure, that's good. Okay, so do your claws first, Nathan, and then Jacqueline will tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in, good. Give it a, they're very good. You see how it sucked in when he pulled on the lever? Right, give it a turn. Yay, awesome. Okay, now Jacqueline, take it off.
Get a grip on it.
Yeah.
I have to make it
Okay,
short for her.
can you, the problem is this thing is not, here, everybody, off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say off the step.
Here we go.
Do you need a second person to take it off?
Jacqueline might need some help. We'll find out if the bulb smashes. Okay, it didn't, yay, good job. And some of you may be realizing that if you're right or left-handed, it makes a difference which side you're standing on, right? Because if you're over here on this side and you're right-handed, you have to push these guys in this direction, right? So if you try to use your left hand, then you've got to reach across and it's not so good. So right-handed people really need to be on this side. Left-handed people want to be on the other side. And dun, dun, do, 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 do. Hey, this is a softbox. Please come and take a look at how it fits together. It goes on in here like this. Then on the inside, we snap this in here. This softens the light. And then we put the Velcro. I tend to do corners first.
Do you always use this? Yeah.
Match. Pardon me?
Always have the cover on it?
Yeah. Well, no. It depends on how you want the light.
Yeah.
But by putting the cover on, I'm making it more difficult. And so
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right. Because now you can't see on the inside, and it's more bulky to put onto this stupid light.
Pretty big.
It is. Well, this is nothing compared to the big octabox
Yeah.
that's out there. All right. So, grabbing this right here like that. Well, am I good? On the other side. In. It's on. Yay. And off. Okay. Nathan.
What am I always first?
What am I?
Check.
Okay.
Leave that in.
Ladies, put that together, please. Oh ho!
This one's broken.
Oh yeah, so it is. Okay. All right. No, it's okay. We'll just leave that for a moment. Yeah, we might end up duct taping.
That thing fixes everything. Or Gorilla Tape. It has a...
Denise, is that your camera?
Yes.
Don't put it on the computer. That's just because Jack
Good.
needs this.
Bullying in photography.
You want to look at the other side?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you gonna put it on?
Excellent. Good job.
You wanna put it on?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Nathan will help you on the other side. In here. See, as soft boxes get bigger and bigger, then they get to be too much of a stress on these claws. So, what Paul C. Buff did after people complained a whole bunch, Paul C. Buff is the name of the lighting company, what they did was they made these brackets. Okay, so what happens with these guys is you actually have to take the light off. And I'm just looking around for a cone. Like there's the safety cone, like a cone that goes over top that protects the bulb. It's alright. Alright. So then what happens is you see this part right here? This just fits onto here. We're in. Good. Tighten it down. So that's pretty easy, right? And now you can adjust this thing. Here comes the scary part. This is their solution, and it drives me crazy. And I'll turn this so that people on the video can see this as well.
So just wait that.
This fits in here with the claws
But then isn't attached to anything?
and is not attached to anything. It just hangs by its claws. And you have to make sure that it's in here really properly, that it spins. Good. There.
Yeah, done.
So, what I like to do as soon as I set up something like that, you'll notice in the other studio I have one, and what I did was I grabbed some wire and I put the wire through this little part right here and then wrapped it around here.
So just if
And
it
just
catches it?
a couple of things, yeah. So I mean, if it does fall, it has a chance of holding on with the wire. Okay? If it crashes to the ground, it's not the end of the world.
Just close.
Just close it. It's the end of my world. Yeah, I mean, if you want to use a softbox like this, and they make beautiful light, it's awesome. It really is cool. Then also come and get me. I can help you out. Okay? But you can certainly get yourself at least to this step right here. Okay? All
Just
right.
wait though, they don't make the lights, so that's why there's.
Yes, they do make,
Oh,
they
they
make
do
the
make
lights,
the lights
yeah.
too.
Yeah. So they just didn't, I mean, wouldn't it make a lot of sense just to have a little
Yeah.
safety
Like
hook,
clips
right?
or something, yeah.
Yeah. And even charge us an extra $4 or $5 for the safety,
Yeah.
but I'd be fine with that. Just put something to connect
I was
to.
thinking it's because they didn't make they only made the
Yeah.
modifiers. Okay.
So, nope, they make the whole thing. Okay. Umbrellas. Hey. Dun-dun. Okay, so, what am I gonna do? Who hasn't ripped anything apart? Yeah, you two. Take that apart, please. And I'd like you to put a cone on when I put that light. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you put that light back on here. Put the cone on.
Can you do it without the step?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that type is right there. Oh, yeah, for you. Okay. Matter of fact, why don't we open up that door, and that'll help Haley too. So that will allow some of the heat in. Okay. So let me give this umbrella to you, and this umbrella to you. Okay. Put that through. Here. Oh.
I'm hitting myself. What?
Oh.
Do you need to
See that?
step?
You're too high. Okay. Very good. Now, it goes in all the way up to the little thingamabob here.
Oh, sorry.
So you kind of need to turn it and what?
It's not today.
Yep. All right. I wonder if there's something jammed in there. Let's try the other side. Oh, look. It went in nicely. Okay, then tighten that. You guys all saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect for me to do next.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a look. Oh, look at that. There's something broken on the inside of this one. Okay. So turn this here like that. So we went on the first shaft in here and it seemed to be a little difficult. So we went on the second one and it worked. Let me turn this. You see this little guy right here, the little shark fin kind of thing? Okay. It goes right up to the edge here, and then we clamp it down, tighten it down. Now, all right, Nathan, take the umbrella off. Ladies, put the umbrella here. Do this. I'll move this here. With all the soft boxes and everything like that, and this will make a lot of sense when I say it, but or when I point it out. But for some people, they forget that with the soft boxes you have it pointed at the person, the light pointed at the person. With the umbrella, you've got to flip it around 180 degrees because it bounces off here and comes this way. Right? So don't forget when you put the umbrella on to flip it around 180.
Because that wouldn't be a pretty picture.
No. Okay, but check out this. And this is why our umbrellas are the best. These guys come apart. This little one pulls off the end right here. Ha! And we put this through right here like that. And now we turn it back around and you can shoot through the umbrella. Okay. Ooh, haha. And it acts like a softbox. So if you are not wanting to haul one of those big softboxes around, you can just bring the umbrella and take it apart, flip it around, and it's called a shoot through. Okay, so kind of handy if you are also a broke photographer, and most photographers are, then this is a really good purchase at first, right? Because now you've got both an umbrella and a softbox. And you will see the difference with what each one looks like when we start taking pictures of Wendy with each one of these things. So, these are honeycomb grids. And have we used them before? I don't think that I've shown these to you guys before, right?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. So, I'll have to gather all of them together because they're sort of scattered throughout. But basically what they allow you to have is a beam of light. So if you've just got this cone on here, you can see that the light goes, it's fairly spread out, right? But if you take one of these honeycomb grids and you put them on here, then it focuses the beam a little bit better, right? Okay, now, see how it says 40 on the side? That means that it is 40 degrees up and 40 degrees down for a total of 80 degrees in total. Okay, watch out if the modeling light has been on for a while, that if you're going to change these, yeah, they're hot. And so you'll want to do that. That is one of the reasons why this glove is here as well. Okay. How are we for time? 1:37. Okay.